Okay, so we got episode 66 Skibidi Toilet. Let's watch Elite Cameraman.
Man here.
Let's
After
go.
12 days of waiting, episode 66 was finally released, and it was the longest episode so far. It
Yeah.
certainly was one of the best episodes so far, especially with having all the female Alliance members in the episode. TV Woman better be in the next couple of episodes as well, anyways. Even though how crazy this episode was, it was just the beginning of this arc, because if you read the description of Skibidi Toilet 66...
Yeah, the
Dafook
battle
Boom
begins.
wrote, "The final battle begins?
Yeah,
Question mark?
begins.
Does this mean that with this battle the series will end, or does the question mark entail that this is actually just the beginning? I'll get into all this and every crazy secret that happened in this episode, because today's episode was actually the episode with the most secrets so far from what I can see.
Yeah,
We'll go over every
Pretty
secret
many
agent
Easter
appearance in this
egg.
video, all the foreshadows on the upcoming episodes, and every reversed TV man line that was in the video. So if you enjoy these analysis videos, make sure to like the video.
okay.
And since we just reached our goal of 690,000
That was really
subscribers,
impossible,
let's try
you
to
know?
get this video to 69,000 likes once again. This also means that we now have a new subscriber goal. In my episode 65 analysis, I set a goal to hit 690.
Okay, give me a...
Here we go. Episode 66 starts with the POV cameraman hearing some rocket and gunfire shots,
Yeah,
and we see couple toilets on the frame. And if we freeze the frame here, it's clear that all these toilets are different toilets. The Strider toilet is shooting with his ding-dong as usual, but the weird thing we've
Ding-dong.
never seen is in the background. There is a weird large toilet without any heads. This alone kind of shows us that this is the toilet space, and the Alliance is attacking the toilets in this episode, but if
Yeah.
you've watched the episode, you know that it gets crazier. Moments later, the camera pans to the right, and we see helicopter toilets entering the scene, and there is another weird large toilet. These kind of look like statues if you ask me, but I have no idea what their use could
I think this is how they made Skibidi Toilets. I think this is a base when they can create a Skibidi Toilets.
be other than accessories or maybe being used as test objects. We don't get to see what they exactly are, but seconds later the camera pans to the left, and we see a couple large cameramen with rocket launchers, and this goofy large cameraman literally shoots himself. I honestly got no words for you, bruh. Do better next time, but at least he doesn't die. We can also see a large speaker man moving behind the fire in the background, and right when the camera is about to pan up top. A speaker man riding a toilet goes through in front of the screen, but it's not clear how he is doing it because of the motion blur.
This is a riding on the Skibidi Toilet, you know, on the toilet. We saw that on the first shorts episodes.
We also see a new camera helicopter after such a long
Yeah.
time. This new
Drone.
upgraded camera helicopter has 8 rocket launchers attached to it, and they do put it to use very well until they are shot down. RIP, if it was me driving the helicopter, I would have done better, bruh. But thanks to the crash and the rockets they used, they clear out the toilet wave on the left side, and the POV cameraman turns to his right. We see that we have a stun gun, and we actually might be the POV cameraman from episode 54, because it seems like the same weapon and the same suit.
Yeah,
But since we are just a regular cameraman, there is no way to know. While shooting the stun gun and stunning the toilet, we can see a billboard on the back with a text on it. It's actually impossible to figure out what says on it, but if you freeze it on the right second, the first 2 letters seem like A and G, which could mean that the word is agent. But because the video's bitrate and the smoke in front of it, it's impossible to figure out what it says, but we all know that
I think there is 2 words there, you know?
billboards with writings on it means that the secret agent is nearby, and we'll get to him in a second. The POV cameraman decides to hold behind the car, and we see a couple things in this scene. First of all, the cameraman next to us has the same weapon that the mech cameraman had attached to his mech in episode 54.
Oh, yeah, correctly.
From the looks of it, it's some type of rocket launcher. Second thing being the Polaroid camera entering the scene, which indicates that the help for the Alliance is
This is a descent.
on the way. And if you have watched my theory videos, I mentioned that this episode was most likely going to be the main characters teaming up gathering in the same place, and that's what we got. And the Polaroid camera was the foreshadowing of that. The third and the most important thing in this frame is the green glow on the back, and we all know what this means.
Secret agent is coming.
It's the secret agent. Even though we can't see his body, the green glow suddenly disappears, and the cameraman in front of us randomly looks to our right hand like there is something there. And we do look there as well, and we can see a tablet with a weird green screen, and there is a text on it. And if you do freeze at the right second, you can see the secret agent's face on the screen, but it's not really clear what's written. To see what exactly is written on the tablet, you need to watch frame by frame because every word gets clear on different frames. And if you go one by one, you first see the first word, which says run. After this, we can clearly see that it says are on the bottom left and Titan on the top right, and lastly, dead on the bottom right. This was shocking because are the Titans really dead? I personally don't think they are dead, but if Dafuk is actually planning to end the series soon, it could be possible, but we
Guys, I think this is a fake information, you know?
We really don't know what happened after episode 65 and before episode 66 because Titan Speakerman seemed fine, but in this next scene we see the tablet change into a different image and we can clearly
I think this is a fake, you know? Maybe TV mans do something like that, you know?
see that Titan Speakerman and Titan Cameraman are both dead at the ruined airport, while G-Man Toilet and Scientist Toilet are standing on top of them. Is this actually a fake image or is it actually real?
Yeah.
This might be another trap to lure in the rest of the Alliance, or maybe the secret agent is trying to get the Alliance angry to make them move as fast as possible. We won't know until episode 67 or 68, but it surely will be crazy. We also can see that the words Skibidi are written 3 times on the screen, which could mean literally anything, and the cameraman ID is different compared to the tablet that we saw in episode 56, which clearly means that these two POV cameraman are different, unless this tablet was some other cameraman's tablet that the secret agent stole.
I think this is a fake, you know?
This is the real point where the episode
I need to write something. I have theory about that, you know?
starts ramping up, and after seeing this devastating image, the POV cameraman drops the tablet. Right after this, both the POV cameraman and the other normal cameraman stands up, and they suddenly go mad mode, dropping their weapons, pulling their fists. This is the first time we are seeing something like this, and it does look like they've lost their mind, but it's not really clear why this is happening. Also, while the POV cameraman is running towards the toilets, we see a dead toilet on the road, and it's been shot twice by the camera woman, foreshadowing once again that the female Alliance members will come to the scene. If you look closely, it's clearly camera woman's rocket darts. And without any hesitation, the POV cameraman rams onto a jetpack toilet, pushing him back and punching him endlessly. But if you look closely to the right, there is an entity standing next to us. But if we roll back the
And give us a knife.
footage a little,
Secret
everyone else
agent.
was clearly running and there wasn't anyone standing there. And seconds later, he gives us a knife. And right after he suddenly disappeared, just like my father, Elite Cameraman Senior,
he was going for milk,
when
probably.
he went out to get some camera batteries, but that's completely
Yeah.
besides the point. And this mysterious figure was definitely the secret agent. Just like what happened in episode 62, he randomly came in, helped, and dipped. We still have no idea why he is helping the Alliance, but we can certainly say that he is 100% on the Alliance's side for now. Everything he has done until now was to either save, warn, or help the Alliance. Right after this, we look forward and the secret agent is gone, as well as the text on the billboard that we saw at the beginning of the video. We keep running through the battlefield until a toilet disturbs us from the left side.
Oh my
And it looks
goodness.
like it was one of the toilets that survived the attack in the beginning, with his sunglasses being broken. But things don't end well for him because the speaker duo enters the scene and they start stabbing the shit out of him. Oh my god, you can't imagine how happy I was to see Speaker Woman, but that wasn't even the best part. After seeing the Dark Speaker Man and Speaker Woman destroying this solider toilet, we move on and keep moving forward until a helicopter toilet blocks our way, and right when he is about to launch a rocket at us, Camera Woman steps in and snipes the helicopter toilet. At this point, I knew that I was going to see all my beloved female Alliance members, and I honestly couldn't focus until TV Woman entered the scene, but we'll get there in a second. We see the mighty camera woman shooting the toilets without any mercy, and thanks to her help, the POV cameraman keeps on moving, but because most of the toilets are dead, Everyone kind of slows down until we see another Strider toilets blasting a normal speaker man with his ding-dong, but suddenly another toilet enters the scene from the left side, and it looks like it's being controlled because he shoots rockets at the Strider
TV
toilet
woman.
while ramming onto him, which causes both of
Yeah.
them to die. And at this moment, we see my beloved TV woman's head flying from the rubble into her beautiful body. Holy moly. This female trio looks so goddamn, strong.
Oh my god. No, stop being in love.
I was 100% going to say strong.
Oh.
This actually was the first time we saw all the female Alliance members together, and I can assure you that I'll never forget this scene. Right after this, we help out the Speaker Man who is on the ground, and Dark Speaker Man jumps down, which actually kind of correlates with the scene in episode 63, because Dark Speaker Man didn't help the cameraman who was on the ground to get up. But hear us, the POV cameraman helped the normal Speaker Man get up. Suddenly sounds come from the right side, and a new type of mechanic Strider toilet comes, and this one surely has more firepower.
This looks like a Star Wars, you know?
Because instead of just his ding-dong, he has two laser weapons, which looks like a Walmart version of the G-Man lasers.
Yeah.
But right when he is about to use it, he suddenly gets attacked from nowhere, twice losing his knockoff lasers, and this guy knows that he is done for, so he decides to do the Rizzler face and die with his honor and ding-dong standing as straight as possible. Right at this
Oh my
second,
goodness.
we finally see the lightning that the glitch plunger creates
This is a
when the
ninja.
Strider toilet's legs get cut,
Plunger.
revealing that the plunger cameraman is also there with the team. He looks like he's more used to using the toilet now, and he can maneuver a lot better. And before I continue, I need to tell you that I told this in about 5 or 6 videos and guessed that episode 66 would be
By the way, where is the Astro
the
toilets?
episode where all the main characters would come together, and I guess I was right again, so if you are enjoying the analysis videos, make sure to subscribe. Anyways, right after this, we see Speaker Woman clapping Plunger Cameraman and Camera Woman giving a thumbs up and TV Woman doing a straight face. It looks like she thinks it was a show off, and don't worry, TV Woman, I agree 100%. Or maybe TV Woman is just jealous because she is not the one getting the attention. If that's the case, don't worry, because I'd clap you any day, TV Woman.
Oh my god, this is not... sounds not well.
Right after this, we see the incredible duo dabbing each other with a huge bang, just like how the Titans did in episode 59. But this is where everything flipped, because suddenly the whole toilet army spawned, starting with the police toilet we saw in episode 65, and suddenly the scientist toilet appears out of nowhere, but we continue, where is G-Man toilet? Because we saw him and scientist toilet together in the photo that was sent to the tablet. Is there a possibility that it was a fake image?
Yeah, this is a fake image, guys. This is 100%.
65. And
Why? Because this fight on the episode 66, it's before or at the same time as the fight on the episode 65. Do you see that? This is 65, and the Titan scientist teleports to probably this base to the episode to the location of episode 66.
Maybe both episodes 65 and 66 are going on at the same time.
Yes,
and Secret
yes.
Agent made a fake image to get the cameraman mad so that they could progress faster to escape the scene. All these are possibilities, but as I said earlier, we won't know until the next episode. After this scene, we see TV Woman hugging the other females. Oh, geez, I wish I was there.
Oh my goodness, stop this, please.
Anyways, everything goes into chaos mode and everyone is trying to escape at the same time, and suddenly TV Man start appearing. Right before TV Woman teleport, we can see that something big teleports into the bunker on the left, and when we turn to our left, there is a TV Man who just teleported saying something to the plunger toilet.
Get out.
If we reverse this scene and listen to it, we can clearly hear that the TV Man told Glitch Plunger, "Get out, idiot." Here you go if you want to hear it for yourself. After this, TV Man also teleports himself with the Dark Speaker Man, and we start rushing towards the hangar where a large TV Man is holding a big container for us to teleport in. Right after we get in, we see one large cameraman that's left on the road, and I wish I could say that he was saved as well, but the buzzsaw mutant toilet comes in and cuts his head off without a care in the world. R.I.P. large cameraman, the one that was left behind. It's really tough out there, but I guess the plot armor quota ran out because almost everyone got saved. Right at this moment, the large TV man uses his TV powers while saying something along the lines of, "ugly ass." But it's kind of hard to understand the last word. If you want to hear it yourself, here you go.
I think that was a bad word. First word is a B.
And after this, they instantly teleport right after, while the mutant toilet was wearing his sunglasses to protect himself. I think everyone thought that the episode ended right here, because I did, but as a surprise, the screen suddenly got brighter again, and we appeared inside of the TV man base that everyone had been eager to see. Large TV man tells us to get out in reverse right when we are leaving, and we see the special agent standing in the base. And other than TV woman, the others have a look that says it's their first time being here as well.
Yeah.
We also see an incredibly large TV monitor on the back, but we have no idea what it is. And this place is certainly very creepy looking, and the vibes are incredible. For the first time, we see many TV man in the same place, and it seems like they are not as extinct as we thought, but they are clearly low in numbers compared to other races. When we look up, we see another crazy large TV monitor on the right top and on the left top side of the screen. There is a TV man with something glowly on his hands, and it also seems like his coat is white instead of black.
Maybe this is a second scientist.
Behind him, we can see that the wall has some type of screen where it looks like volume waves are showing. But before we can get a closer look, a new type of TV man comes. And if we freeze the frame before he gets closer to us, we can clearly see that there is a weird circular object on top of his monitor, and once he gets closer, he says, "This remains confidential," in reverse. And
yeah.
Here you go if you want to hear it yourself.
This is so crazy episode. Confidential. Yeah.
I think there is a reason why he said this while he was using his TV beam, because he actually might be washing the minds of the Alliance members to never speak about this place. And if we do freeze the frame right here, we see a card on his lab coat, and it doesn't make sense if you look at it straight, but if we flip this image, it clearly says either 0, 6.7, or D, 6.7. I have no idea what any of these numbers might mean.
This is reference to the episode 67, and we can get a new version, upgraded version Titan TV Man.
But my theory is that it's his ID number, just like how Cameraman have IDs on their tablets, but we can't know for sure, and this is clearly put in intentionally, so it actually might have a deeper meaning. If you do know what this could mean, comment it down below. After all this at the end, a huge door opens up, but we can't see anything because of the incredibly bright light that's coming from there. But as you guys can all guess at this point, it's certainly the upgraded Titan TV man, and he will finally return in the next couple episodes. But that's not it, because after the screen fades away, we hear one last reversed line from
I don't understand this line.
Titan TV man, and he says, "Just wait."
Ah. Just wait, okay.
I'm actually
Ooh.
so hyped for his return.
Oh my god, the episode 67. I really want to return of the
This
TV man.
episode was incredible. Hopefully the upcoming episodes push the series even further. If you enjoyed this video...
Oh my goodness, this is so great, you know? Watch my other videos here.